What's going on, people? Hopefully, we can get some people to get notifications to this actual live stream that we are conducting. You know who it is. It's none other than the proprietor of Too Cool to Con, Reek, Reek. And you know who is on the thumbnail. It says live with Old School. Old School's right here with me.
Hey,
Consider
hey, hey.
getting the house painted done with
My fault, y'all.
Another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday.
How's y'all doing? I hope and pray that everybody's
Pro painters.
having a wonderful, or done had a wonderful day.
Right. Not too stressful, in this high inflation era we're living in right now.
And had a good, beautiful day of play,
Right.
enjoyment,
Mm-hmm.
and happiness, and blessings.
Most definitely blessings.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
If you're in earshot of this live stream, if you can walk on your two or whatever you need to assist you in walking, you're blessed.
Amen.
And even if you're laid up in that hospital bed, hopefully you can still hear it and work the dials on your phone to dial in. Because you see, I put up the hotline number, so we're actually taking calls. So
Feel free.
Feel free to
Help yourself.
wrap a taste on it.
That's right. Speak your mind.
Speak your mind. But what we were gonna start the show with was
yeah.
You
big bad bear.
Yeah, the big bad bear. You found a nice area to just go soak up some different scenery. That's
kind of family or
yeah,
with your people or with one of your significant others.
Others,
or whatever you want to do.
Right.
A picnic area.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't so picnicky. I mean, it was all that, but like they say, buyer beware. You had to beware.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah, it is. And that was a real thing. When that little girl told me, should I go and break it to him?
Yeah, go ahead. Matter of fact, I will say this. This wasn't in our state. We got neighboring states by us. So the neighboring states got some nice parks too, even though we got 10,000 lakes.
Exactly. And it wasn't too far away.
Right.
It was over in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And so, make a long story short, took a ride over just to get away.
Right.
On a Sunday. They had open park to the public. You know how you go in a park and it was free.
Right.
Normally you got to pay to go in a park and park your car and do whatever people do, throw frisbees,
canoeing picnic, or whatever.
Right, canoeing and
boating,
whatever.
Right.
And playing with your others, or whatever you do. But something told me to ask, because it was beautiful, the scenery, when I first went.
Yeah.
About a week ago.
And
I seen about 4 deers just driving into the park.
Right.
Running around like dogs. A lot of pretty woods and trees. But I knew deep down in my soul there was some other things that habitated in those woods.
Right.
It had the Bigfoot look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so a lot of people say, oh, Bigfoot, that's a bunch of BS. And not nowadays. You never know.
The Bigfoot that, I would say people with melanin, and not so much people with melanin, people with sense, I'll say that, is anything that says Kodiak. You don't want
Right.
to meet no Kodiaks.
And not the kind you put in your mouth and chew.
Right.
You know, that Kodiak snooze, chewing tobacco.
Right.
But it was Kodiak bound. Black Kodiak. You know?
Yeah, didn't you say how she said it? She tried to downplay it a little bit.
Well, yeah, like there was no worries.
Right.
You know? So, anyways, people, not trying to mix you all up or throw you off. So I get to the little drive up, the little office area first, where you got to go through, you know, to get okay to come into the park.
Mm-hmm.
And the little young lady, she was just a little kid. She was nice, though. What I mean by a kid, she was no more than 18 years old at the most. And I'm glad she was honest. You dig?
Yeah.
So she told me, yeah, go right ahead. It's free today. Saturday and Sunday. I said, oh, okay. So I got to talking to her a minute, asking her different questions.
Right.
And she gave me a brochure. Because, see, it's a waterfalls also, people.
Okay.
You know, it's a park, national park, with a lot of beautiful sightseeing. And like I said, picnic areas, places to throw the frisbee and to be with your family and do different things, you know.
Yeah.
To be outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, camping, you know. So anyways, coming to the conclusion, I asked the little girl, I said, you can't drive your car down there, can you? She said, oh no, you gotta walk down, and it's straight down the hill. It's not too far of a walk. It's about a half a mile. And I said, oh yeah? I said, a half a mile in the woods, huh? And she said, yeah. I said, okay. And then I said, I was curious. I said, well, I told her I'd seen the deers and how enchanting that was to look at. You know?
Right.
And what a beautiful sight out in the woods and see God's nature.
Right.
And then I asked her about some things that I didn't even mention. I just asked her about other things. I said, well, oh yeah, by the way, since there's deers and things, I said, you know, I mean, and you know, when you're out in the woods, there's raccoons and different stuff, right?
Maybe some snakes or something like that.
Yeah, some garden snakes,
Right.
you know. Depends where you're at, too, if you get some rattlers and some poisonous snakes.
Right.
And so, sure enough, like I said, I asked the little girl, well, ma'am, young lady, what else is out in those woods? Do you have it? And she said it so candidly, like it was nothing but like people. She said, oh, we got black bears, but they don't bother people. I said, what?
I've never heard that.
I said, what'd you say? Oh, yeah, we got black bears. And I said, oh, my goodness. I said, okay, well, I'm glad you told me.
Right.
You know? And I drove the other way. Because I wasn't going to be walking through the woods, you understand?
Right.
When there's black bears, you know?
That black
It
bear
could've
be like,
been-
ooh, dark meat.
Yeah, they're black like us.
Right.
You know what I mean? It could have been any color bear. A bear is a bear, Jack.
Right.
You know? And, you know, then we watch these programs on television and cables and whatever you got, and people that done been able to survive by being mauled by bears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And cougars and
Bobcats.
Yeah, man. And I said, well, especially without my car,
Right.
you know, it would have been a different story if she said, yeah, you can drive down there. Because then I'd mash his ass to death. Try to get out in front of me.
Right.
But some of them can be so big and strong, you know, they'll try to swat the door. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Cujo, the movie. Remember? The dog and shit.
Right, the crazy dog.
Yeah, man. But anyways, that deterred me away. You know, I didn't want to fool around, man. You know.
But tell me this: what's the actual, when you're in an area that doesn't have bears? What can be the benefit when it's nice, in nice weather out there? You know, in a nice wooded area.
What's the benefits?
Yeah, I'm saying for a young mind that may not know.
Well, the benefits.
Especially if you got a lady friend.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. The benefits can be being with your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And being safe.
Yeah.
Being safe and sound. And being around nowhere where there's harm's way.
Right.
You dig it? You know, and so
Out of lurking and peeping eyes.
Oh yeah, because a coon can corner you too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't get scared. A lot of people think, oh, raccoon gets it. No, they don't get scared.
No, they don't get
They
scared.
hold their ground.
You know? And so every day when I go to the crib, I make sure I make noise and everything, you know? And I don't want one of them things sitting up around me. You know what I mean? And sitting on
you
the
get
steps.
bit, you better go and get your stomach hit with them shots, or however they do it. If you don't want no rabies, because that will take you out of here quick.
Take you away. So, you know, or either just have your gun loaded.
That too.
You know, because I keep mine around. Shit. You know, don't get me wrong, you know. But anything wild, man, you know what I mean? You know, out in the wilderness and the habitat. That you ain't got no business trying to be friendly with.
And hopefully that the same could be taken for some wild females and some dudes too, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Treat them like wild animals. Don't fuck with them.
That's right. That's right. Give them their respect.
Right.
Leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be trying to, you know, like my little brother was telling me, you know, a lot of them people, you know, they think their dogs are going to be, you know, their real protector. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A bear snap a dog's head off. You know that? You know what he'll do if you do to a human and what he do to trees and everything.
Right.
The dog ain't got no chance. You know?
And somebody even say, well, what about if you live up more northern towards Canada? The mooses, they're down south too. No, they'll mess you up too.
They'll fight you and beat you and stand up on their two hinds and hit you in the head like a boxer. You know that? A deer do that too. Yeah. Was that you?
Yeah, that was
feedback.
No, that's a family want to chime in.
Oh, he's on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, people, just be careful. Enjoy the scenic, you know.
Right.
But and respect them things, man.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, famo? What you got to add to the conversation?
What was y'all talking about?
You didn't hear us?
Nah,
Then how'd you know we was on?
because I got a notification.
Okay. We were talking about when old school was up in the woods.
About them bears.
Oh, yeah, when you said the lady was all like, the black bear attacks and the other one don't or something.
The black bears.
Yeah, I said shit. Any damn bear.
That's what I told Rick. It don't matter what color he is. Any bear, you right. A bear is a bear, Jack.
Right.
I know they ain't they ain't to be played with, you know.
No.
And so I was just telling people to be wary, be careful when they go in the woods. You know, I see a lot of people that go in the woods and they can even have a big old killing gun and still get mauled up by a bear. You know,
You're right.
some of them bullets don't even kill him. Don't do nothing.
Yeah,
Don't
first you
even
gotta know how
knock
to
him
aim
down.
it too. A lot
Right.
of people don't know how to really aim.
Right. Hit him,
Let me shoot sideways like in the movie.
yeah.
No.
Hit him right between his bare head, and he's still coming at you.
It's still coming.
You know?
And don't think about running up a tree.
Yeah, that's his favorite spot.
Right.
Or what do they say too? Don't run down the hill or up the hill.
A lot of times they try to say, just stand there and just
And swat his nose.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Swat his nose. Swat his nose.
Swat his nose like
with
swat your head
with
off.
a branch or something.
Right.
Good luck with that. If somebody try to stand still and whine at their nose.
Right.
You gonna make him mad as I don't know what.
Right.
You know? That's foolish talk.
Right, they say don't turn your back on them, just back out. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm over gonna charge you and mess you up.
And good human steak you will be.
Right.
Right.
You know?
I
Bone and all.
had Negro tonight.
Right. Yeah, bone and all.
Yeah, I was never into them woods. I'll tell Rick old school yesterday. The other day.
Yeah.
I went camping one time. Rick with my other cousins, Rick, but I was like, I didn't go too far in the woods, so I can't remember what that camp was called. But I know it was a lot of wooded area, and I didn't really go. They used to be like, dang, man, you ain't going too far? Nah, and I was young then. I was like 10, 11, 12, something. And I'm like, man, I only went for one summer, and I said, I don't like this.
And you know what? Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, big man. I remember, God is so good. I remember when we were kids. I think I was in the 10th grade. I went way up, and I know my mom and dad was worried. I went way up to Ely, Reek. Ely, Minnesota, where the waters is clear and the boundary and beautiful. A wild motherfucker could have came out then. You know what I mean? And ate up everybody.
Right.
So you're right, man. Ain't no, and I'm wondering that them people that I go with, them older guys that took us, you understand, I didn't see nobody with no real professional rifle with a scope on it. You know what I mean?
What's some other things? Tranquilizer guns?
Yeah. I ain't thinking.
Those two, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you said you didn't see nobody.
No. Later for a tranquilizer, motherfucker need a real stud. You know what I mean? A silver bullet. You know what I mean?
I'm saying you're right. But like you said, you didn't see it with either one of them.
No. They might have had some pistols with them, some big 357s or something. But like I said, and that was bear country, man. You know that? Now that I think of that, And you're right, big man. And we sleeping in tents.
Right.
Bear could have ripped the tent up, ripped everybody up.
Oh, y'all was on fun. See, when I went back to that camp, whatever.
But y'all had a cabin?
We was in the cabin.
Yeah. And
so you go in the cabin and go in there, and I'm kind of like, I don't like this because, you got to walk through these trails and the person's like, hey, man, it's all good. And I'm like, no, it's not all good. We're going deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you get back? And I remember I turned around and walked back to the cabin. Everybody like, man, you went back to the cabin? I said, yeah, man, because, man, I don't know what's jumping out of this stuff. I mean, even though nothing didn't, but I'm like, man.
That's right.
I forget where that was at. I know we was up north somewhere. I don't even, man, I was like young, so I couldn't even tell you what the name of the place was, but I remember I went that one summer, And that was it for me. I
How
was like,
long?
yeah, okay.
How long did you hang out up there? About 2 weeks?
Man, I don't. It was a couple, but it was like summertime, so it was like summer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it might have been, whatever. What is summer?
Right.
3 months, 2 months, 3 months. I think I might have stayed like 2.5 or 2 or something. And then I was like I said,
Too
it was
long.
all my other cousins. I had family that went up there with me, but I was like,
Too
nah.
long. Too long. You were glad to come home.
Yeah, I was like, man, I don't like all this, man.
Back then, I bet you was looking for Jason Voorhees too.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
See, that's what I thought with, because, it's all wooded, so I'm like, man, I'm young, then I'm like, I might have been 11 or 12, one or two. 10, 11 or 12, one of them three. And I was like, man, I ain't,
I don't blame you. I wouldn't have done it either.
Look out the window and you see nothing but wooded area, then it's getting dark. I'm like, man, what the man?
Right.
Time too.
You actually ski?
Wait, I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell y'all both this story. So you just okay. So I'm 12.
Right.
So the school, the field trip. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't ski. I tried the skis on. I wasn't even down the hill yet. I tried them. I put them on. Yeah, the instructor's like, okay, you ready to go? Put them on, and I took it right back off. Like, this ain't me. He's like, oh, we got the, you do the tubings and the sleds. I did all that because we went to because it was winter time.
Right.
So I did the sled and all that. Yeah, I think I about did it years ago, but yeah, I put them on, and I was like, I don't think this is me. The instructor, went on a field trip for the school. Everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna try it. Man, I was seeing everybody falling hard down that hill. I'm looking like, no.
Yeah, you can break your neck.
Right, I'm looking like, not for me.
Matter of fact, ain't that how
Sonny
Sonny Bono died? He hit a tree.
Yeah.
Fast
He
race.
hit a tree, didn't he?
He had too much Italian sausage in him.
No.
You know? Or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he hit a tree.
because I didn't really skip it. Like I said, put on, like I just said, the skis, and then I'm like, oh, you guys we got sleds and tubing. I'm like, well, I'll go down the hills for that. I know I'll be all right for that, but
Yeah, man.
this was all younger ages. From that camp stuff, I was 10, 11, 12, and that thing was about 12, so.
Ain't nobody in there?
But there's people in there, but they ain't saying nothing. So I don't know.
Well, come on in, folks. We just wanted to tell you about a little true episode.
Right. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. Whatever whatever's ailing you, whatever's, keeping you up at night, whatever.
Whatever you want to talk about.
I came home and I seen some shoes that wasn't mine. My old lady said it was mine. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I did buy them.
Hey, Rick, everybody that's on here too. Did they hear about that little rap dude that just got killed the other day? Trouble, I think, is the Atlanta rapper.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I don't know who that is. So.
No, I don't know who he is either, but yeah.
What happened? Somebody shot him?
Yeah. Well, I just found out earlier, old school, before you came and you took me, up there, that I found out that, man, he got it with a stripper, was in the house, laying in the bed, and her man came home.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I just found that out earlier on YouTube. I'm like, what? They said, this is what the word is. And they said, the dude that killed the dude, I think, what was the little dude, 30-something, early 30s? And they said that he, I guess, he turned himself in. The dude that killed him, or something. I'm like,
Was it, go ahead, Rick.
No, I was
I'm wondering, was it her man?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying rookie mistake.
Yes.
You think, it's all good to go back home with this broad. No. Don't do that. And you first meet her? No.
Yeah, when you first, Wait, you remember about that situation, Reek? Remember, Reek? We talk about offline, but you know, so that situation I got caught up in, Reek, them years back.
Right.
Oh, man.
Even if you don't first meet her, if she got you try not to go to her place.
Right.
Take her to your place, if you can, or go get a place,
Right.
or something, a safe place.
Because I was like, dang, dude was in there, because they said on YouTube it was a storyline about, yeah, he was in the bed, and I guess her dude came in or something. I'm kind of like, man.
Right. If you ain't packing no steel,
Yeah.
I would not advise anything like that. That's crazy. How you gonna explain? You can't explain it. Dude's temper gonna be flaring. You gonna have to shoot your way up out of there, and that's just the truth.
Yeah.
You on his domain. She may sound good. Oh no, I got a roommate and all this, or I'm with my homegirl. Nah, I don't trust it. We can go get a telly, a motelly, something.
Like you said, if you ain't packing no steel, you better be for real. Yeah. What you call yourself doing.
Right, because essentially he put it. I guess he didn't put value on his life, because that's what you doing. You taking your life in your hands.
Remember what we said before? Sex can get you killed.
Right.
Easily. Quick. That's too bad, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But now, he's in a fucked up situation too. The nigga that did the killing.
Right.
And then she's lucky he didn't kill her too.
Right. And the thing is, you done killed this cat. Now you about to go do time.
Exactly.
It's still gonna be niggas laying pipe up in her. So I mean,
Exactly.
come on.
Exactly. You done lost all the way around.
Right.
You know?
You're gonna be around a bunch of stinky booty hole motherfuckers and all kind of shit.
And was it worth all that?
Right.
Was it worth all that?
Right.
To show.
And you know what? She might come visit you the first couple times, but that shit's gonna default. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, oh, he done got this much, and
She might.
She ain't waiting that long.
She might not even come. She might figure out this nigga's crazy.
Right.
You know? She might not even come.
Go to hit her line. The number you have dialed has been changed.
Or another person pick up the phone.
Right. Like, what's up? Hey, what you doing at my bro's house?
Right.
Aren't you the one? I just picked up this call. I don't even have to accept this call.
You in the penal system.
Right. In the penal system, getting penal.
Penal system, yeah.
Penalized.
Right. But I'm just saying, though, that was real foolish, man. You know? He didn't think. He let that broad run him crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You
And I'm
dig?
thinking, because they said she was a stripper, so now...
It don't matter.
No, but what I'm saying is that how many other, now I don't want to put it on, but how many other dudes did she go to their house with? But like you said, Reek, he was at his domain or at her domain, and that's how dude came in.
Right. That's crazy. You don't never do that. I don't give a care. See, people be going off and look, oh, I got to pull the stripper so I can go back to her crib.
You mean he went to the house, the little brother went to the house where him and the motherfucker, the crazy motherfucker, her and the crazy motherfucker lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's when, he shouldn't have did that. That's all. He should
No,
have.
he shouldn't have did that, because he probably didn't know until...
But that's not even the thing. You gotta think, okay, this broad got somebody. I don't care how single she say she is.
She probably done told him, I got a man, but we gotta be careful. You know what I mean? Or just be, and the nigga probably was just waiting and laying. Could have been mad at her that day. Anything. All he had to do, if he wanted her that bad and didn't have nowhere to go, pull somewhere and go in your car.
You're damn right.
You know, or something.
Or
go over your buddy's house.
She done got you caught up in some old, okay, I'm going to make him mad.
Right.
I'm going to bring this dude home.
Right.
He's a rapper too. That makes it even worse. Think about it like this. Anybody that's, of any kind of status, you're on a status mode. This person isn't. So they'll look at you as a trophy, like, I knocked this person off. You know, don't put yourself in that kind of position ever.
It was sad. It was sad. It was sad. The young boy that lost his life over a thrill,
Right.
over a quick thrill.
Quick thrill.
You know. Remember, we've been talking about that.
Yeah, that's
Shit
a real
can get
thing,
you,
though.
pussy can get you killed.
Killed.
You know.
And vice versa.
That's what I
we
said.
said vice versa, too.
You know, a woman can get killed. I know
A
some
lot of
broads.
females be
I
thinking,
know
oh,
some
she ain't gonna
broads.
do
Yeah,
that.
I know some broads that done stabbed up each other
Huh.
over a nigger.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To death.
Huh.
Shit. Just got to be careful how you do whatever you do.
Right.
You know? Just like me. When she told me that there was bears in there,
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, the bear won't see me today.
Right.
You know? Or anytime soon.
Hmm.
It would have just been my luck.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to run down the street, you know, or down out of the woods. Shit. You know? No good.
Hmm.
You know? Nah.
Didn't that other rapper, didn't he go to like a lady's, a female house and, was that the Mo3 dude?
I'm not for sure. I'm not.
Okay, okay, you're not for sure. But I think they said he was leaving from some female house and
And didn't make it?
I know he ain't here no more yet, but I know he got good.
Didn't make it. Like I said, didn't make it. He was leaving, trying to leave.
What was the one rapper that was leaving the club with the two strippers and got in a car accident and flew out the car?
And didn't make
Okay,
it.
okay, I remember that story, yeah.
He didn't make it either.
No, he didn't make it. He was rushing to bring the bras back to his crib and got in a bad car accident.
No, he
Flew out the car.
No, he was just tasting the pussy. All of it. Couldn't be patient.
Cause he
Who
had
was
two
that
of them.
dude, Reek?
What's
Do
his
you
name?
remember? If you
He's out
remember.
of Atlanta.
So the
Okay,
girls
okay.
lived, huh?
Atlanta rapper, huh?
The women lived,
Yeah, they lived.
and he didn't.
He didn't. And what's so crazy, they had his funeral or his wake at the strip club that he was leaving with the two strippers.
Oh, wow.
You know who that was, Reek?
Shorty Low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Shorty
just
Low.
about to say that.
Yeah, Shorty Low.
Yeah, that was Shorty Low, yeah.
Was he a rapper?
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad. So he hit something. And he
And
got
what it was,
ejected.
he was smashing, but someone else, you know how people be switching lanes real quick. They
Head
switched
on.
lanes and made him, run off the road, and he hit a tree, flew out and hit a tree or something. It wasn't.
He got ejected.
Yeah, because he wasn't belted in. The bras, I think they were, but he wasn't.
Probably liquored up too.
That too. Liquored up, ready to lick him up.
Right. Ready to lick him up and
Now
poor
they gotta
judgment.
scrape you off the fucking tree.
Right. He's in bad shape now. That's too bad. Bless his soul, bro. We ain't talking about you.
Right, but I mean, you gotta look at it like that, like,
Gotta
ooh,
have some common sense.
I could get these knock down these two bras. Okay, if you're gonna do that, have some decorum about yourself.
That's
Okay,
right.
I want to get there safely. I know
Right,
I've been drinking a
right,
little bit.
right.
I don't want to be
What's
feeling
the
myself.
rush?
Right,
What's the rush?
Right.
They ain't going nowhere. You
Right.
already got them in your possession.
right.
You know? Shit. That's too bad, man. Pussy got you killed.
For real. Just think of all the people. Well, but really, all the people
Whole bunch
laying
of
down in the cemetery over stuff like
some
that.
some thing.
Mm-hmm.
You still with us, bro?
Yeah, I'm just listening because he was talking.
Oh yeah. But it's real talk. Where y'all at? The other people's
More
talking.
coming in. Hey, scroll up to the top of the chat if they're letting you even in the chat. It's the hotline you can actually call in and say, "Hey, Rick, I ain't called in a minute," or
And
"I never
chat
called,"
back.
and whatever.
And chat on back.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, I know a lot of times I'm not putting it off on y'all because I know this platform tries to block y'all from being able to communicate with us. I understand that. I done had Williams said, yeah, I try to come in the chat and they wouldn't even let me. So I understand if that's the case. hopefully the people catching the replay are enjoying the replay of, what we have been, conversating about.
Exactly. Just had my body child.
Is that the people? I can't tell.
No.
I don't know. It might be. 'Cause they're creeping.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it's
Creep.
them. That's them.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
What was them?
Just keep on going.
It's the people creeping. What are they doing sitting there? Hopefully
Sitting
nothing's
'cause I
going.
can.
Did we get a call? I don't think we got a call.
You gonna try to come
I
back?
don't know. He done hit his brakes.
It's okay. Go on. We ain't doing nothing.
Take your foot off the brake. Keep going. It can't be nobody that called. I'm outside my residence. Who's gonna call?
Yeah, go check, get that car that's there. He wants to know.
Okay, let's see. Will he bust a U? What will he do? What will he do? Will he? Oh,
He better do what he wants to
is
do.
he turning?
Get
Okay.
going.
Let me mosey on along. I don't want to make nobody rich by saying the wrong thing.
Right. You're right. That was the people's.
You always tell because they creep a certain kind of way.
I know. Looking
I done
for
seen them many a
being
time do that.
nosy.
I remember it was a time I had my
I'm glad I ain't got no smoking going on.
Right.
You know.
I had my colors out here and I heard my alarm go off, and I seen they was sitting way back in the cut with the lights off in the middle of the street. And I was like, man, why my alarm go off? As soon as I go out to mess with my car, hey, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, what's up? What are you doing? My alarm's going off. I'm checking to make sure my car's all right. But you're probably the one that set it off because there ain't nobody out here.
Right. Right. Good.
But that's the games that they play.
You told me when that happened.
Yeah.
Rick, I remember when you told me when that happened that time. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
Everybody want to know why I was parked this way.
Right.
So what? Because I want to. We live around here. Go in your neighborhood, and I bet you if.
All right, Dan, that's okay. Hey.
Yeah, Jimbo. You know what I mean? You know, oh yeah, he's just washing his boat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, yeah, get the fuck on, man. You know, you don't even know us. You're gonna try to come around this area and act like
I'm trying to keep it safe around
you
here.
can't. You know, you
No, go
better,
find a real crime.
You better, no, you better keep yourself safe. You know,
All right.
that's all.
Rick, you remember that time when you had the white caddy?
Yeah, the white broom.
You remember that? Man, that was a bunch of winters ago. Remember, we was sitting in front of the crib down here?
Yeah.
In front of my mom's. Remember, he was all like, man, the police gonna come because they went up here. He was like, I got a feeling they gotta come back around.
Right.
You remember that when they pulled up and we was just sitting in the car?
Yeah.
They came up like, well, hey, what's going on? Remember, you was all like, well, we can't sit in the car?
Right. We're having a conversation. What, do you want to join it or something? I mean, what's going on?
Right. Can we talk about you?
Right.
Yeah.
How you fuck
Was
with
the white
people?
cop lady and the white dude, white lady's on Reek's side, you know, the driver's side, the white dude come on my side, and she's like, oh, you remember, she's like, you guys got ID, Rick, give her a license. Remember, Rick, I don't remember, Rick, when I was like, hey, tell your partner over here, I'm just reaching for my ID.
Yeah, he had his hand all up on the gun, ready to do
Like,
something.
I'm like, man, I don't want it. Man, on left. No, they said, oh, we just wanted to know you guys were sitting here. I'm like, this is a residence. This is where, I'm like, this is where my mind stay.
All right. I'm quite sure I didn't place the call, so I mean,
Right.
what are you doing?
Yeah, they always trying to bother people for
Okay.
nothing. You know.
They've been doing that forever.
That's why I try to keep my insurance and license straight.
Right.
Right.
You know.
So don't give
I
him
don't
nothing.
I don't go across the street without my ID.
I'm getting close, thank the Lord, to 70 years old. And they
Right.
fucking with a nigga. You know what I mean? Like you 18 years something.
Right.
Or 15. Man, get the fuck out of here. You know? Stupid ass people. Excuse my language, Lord. You know? But they need to be checked. You
Yep.
know? All the time. See, what it is that, you know, it ain't like down south. Down south, you got a lot of black police. You know that? They get them jobs.
Right.
Up here, they got all of them
You
getting
don't
the
you
money.
don't meet the qualifications.
Getting the money and shooting and coming out of the war. You know what I mean? And been in the Navy and the Army.
Right.
You know, and want to go kill something. You know? Man, later for that. And don't know how to communicate with people of color.
Mm-hmm.
Is that them coming back and went around another way? No, they went down the other way.
Yeah.
I don't care if it is. Like I said, you know.
Yeah, but you're right on school. They don't know how to. So the cops don't know how to communicate.
No,
See what I'm
they
saying
don't.
with it?
They don't. They don't know how to act. You know what I mean? You know.
Like, do you not know how to talk, or are you doing this purposely to try to trigger
Right.
me to get upset, and so you be justified to do what you want to do?
Right. And all these bags up in my window. I was wondering if they've got stupid shit running through their mind. You know, well, I wonder how many bags of dope he got up in the window. You know, I ain't got nothing but some crackers in my water.
Right. When
up
you
here.
know you got the technology to run the plate, I'm like, oh,
all
he's,
that,
he's
all
this
that,
old,
all
and
that,
is, he
all
ain't got
that. So
nothing.
going on.
Right.
Ain't nothing out for him. Going
Car
on.
ain't wanted or nothing.
Going
Tabs
on,
up to
man.
date.
The man lives right down here,
Right.
half a block.
Right.
Going on, man. Go find you some. Go get you a Dunkin' Donuts. You know, and some
Right.
coffee. You know, before you not be able to drink none.
Hopefully that random prostitute that you patron, she give you some to calm your goofy ass down.
Right, like they used to years ago.
Right.
You know, yeah, if you do me this, I won't take you in.
Right.
You know, they used to bring a lot of bitches down to the river.
Mm.
You know that? I'm serious, man.
Yeah.
You was a little guy. They used to do that, man, and then let them go. You know, give them a licking and all that. You know,
Yeah, they might still do that now.
yeah, they do.
Might.
Yeah, they do. Give them a licking and keep on.
You know what? I'm gonna take that back. Yeah, Rick, you right. Yeah,
Give them a licking and
really
keep
do
on
that
kicking.
now.
Give them a licking and keep on kicking. You know.
I got another story. This is when Rick, I told you that story before. I got two different stories. Remember when Shad, I told you when Shad stayed downtown? Rick?
Right.
You remember that story when I said I was coming from his his little place, and
Right.
so yeah, everybody on here, of course you two on school. I'm walking down Nicollet Mall, coming back up the street.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking down the street, and the police was coming down Nicollet Mall downtown, and I'm like almost by that PD whatever little water thing, whatever. Right. So I'm coming to the street, and I'm like, and he's looking at me in his car. He backs up. I'm like, man, this dude, man, hopefully this dude don't stop me. He backs up. Get on the ground now. Talking to me, and I'm just like, man, what's up? Get on your stomach. I'm like, man, what the? Get on my stomach or on the ground. People walking by looking at me, the Caucasian people, walking by looking like I did something.
And this officer, he's Caucasian himself, isn't he?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, but Rick, you gotta start. So I see this undercover car pull up at the corner. It was a brother. He gets out and tells the same cop, that ain't the dude we're looking for. The Caucasian cop, what's this thing, Caucasian, whatever. He's like, who are you? To the brother. The brother's like, I couldn't really hear because it was buses going by. And all of a sudden, he says, he walked towards the black dude, the brother met him, and he's like, said something. Don't you know that Caucasian dude got real, like his whole body language, he just got like, oh, man. The brother tells me, hey, man, you can get up, man, brother, because you ain't the dude that we were looking for. I'm like, am I good? The Caucasian comes up to me and said, I'm sorry, sir. I'm like, you're sorry?
Yeah. He said the brother.
So the moral to the story, Rick, remember what you told me, Rick? The brother must have been a high ranking.
Yeah, the brother went over his head.
Mm-hmm.
Told him to leave you the fuck alone.
Right. He probably has some rank.
You know?
Because when he got out, he was dressed casual, regular.
Right.
I'm like, man, what the? Because I had no cops never tell me, I'm sorry, sir. To that day, I'm looking like, you're sorry. Went down the street, came and told my mom about that. Called my brother, Gershon was all like, man, what?
Yeah, didn't I tell you the story? When I was going to work, I think I told Uncle Daryl, right? When them motherfucking white boys tried to jump in front of me when it was my turn to get on the freeway. You know how the light is when everybody makes the turn?
when you're waiting to jump onto the freeway.
Man, I was going way the fuck out in Lakeville, man. Did I say stay that or not?
I don't think you
Oh
told me that.
man, yeah, big man. I was going to work, man. And them motherfuckers, I had my dad's van, right? And I was going to work, people, and they always want to be first at everything, right? And so it was my turn though. And so they put in front of me and thought it was they got real kicks out of it, and they started laughing and shit. And they didn't know I caught up to them, at the next turn. Because the freeway was like this early in the morning,
traffic,
6 o'clock in the morning. I caught up to him. And I ain't gonna lie, I had my motherfucking, I'm glad I didn't have my pistol in my lunch pail, but I had my motherfucking cutter. I had my knife. And I looked at them bastards, and I went like this, Reek. I'll slice your motherfucking neck up, And them motherfuckers looked, their eyes jumped open like Casper the Ghost. And all of a sudden, man, them motherfuckers, they didn't do nothing, the dirty bastards. You know what they did? They jumped on their cell phone and called the fucking highway patrol. And man, I was floating to work. And all of a sudden, I was rolling, man. I was rolling, minding my own business, just rolling.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, I hear woo, 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 coming down the road, right? And so, this little bitch was over in the fast lane, that left lane, that express lane.
Yeah.
She was rolling, man. I said, well, they must be after that bitch, because she was doing about 80, And all of a sudden, I didn't pay no attention. I kept on driving, doing my thing, just driving and paying attention to the road. And all of a sudden, the sound got closer and closer. Woo, 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 woo. And then, all of a sudden, the motherfucker moved over into my lane and got behind me. And I moved over. So thinking he was going to go around. And he moved over with me. I said, well, fuck you. You're not finna make me late for work. I'm going to get my money.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And so I said, you want to talk to me, motherfucker? If it's about me, you can follow me to work. And I only had a few more miles to go. And man, I went on. And you know how them construction trailers are, I pulled in there, me being the only black brother on the job. My boss came out. He liked me, man.
Right.
He was one of the kind that liked you. Used to go to his house and his wife would treat me nice, give me lemonade and cookies and shit, and let me bring all the cookies home that nobody else ate up and shit, Jeb, I'll never forget that man. I wonder is he still alive? He probably ain't. He went to school at North.
Okay.
And so, make a long story short, man, people, I pulled in there, and it was like a big-ass scene. Woo, 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 woo. Here comes 4 or 5 more of them. Woo, 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 woo. And man, my boss came out
Mm-hmm.
and he looked at them hunkies and he said, "What did he do? He's a nice kid. What did he do?"
Hmm.
And little young ass white boy, gun ho motherfucker, one of them motherfuckers fresh out of the fucking academy. He dropped down on his knees. His hand was quivering. Put your hands up, man. Hands up, man. I'll fucking drop you. I'll drop you. I swear to God, I'll drop you. I said, man, fuck you. I said, what are you talking about? You'll drop me.
Huh.
Let me see your hands. And it made me mad, man. I did. I had my keys in my hand.
Yeah.
And I just threw the motherfuckers down on the ground and threw my hands up.
Mm-hmm.
And then their captain, their lieutenant, or whatever the fuck he was,
Yeah.
he did like this. Nodded his head to them motherfuckers, all them old youngsters, and gave them the go-ahead to ramble through my van, my daddy and mama's van.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they went in there and tore the van all up and shit. Went in my lunch pail. I had my knife in the lunch pail, right?
Right.
And they came out doing this when they got out of the van. And I said, what's going on, man? And the white man, he came up to me. He was shaking. The captain, older man.
Yeah.
He grabbed me like this.
Yeah.
He said, come with me, please. Just come to my car. Come sit down a minute. I want to straighten something out here.
Yeah.
Don't you know, man? He was mad, Rick. He called them funky motherfuckers back. And he said, hey, guess what? He don't have no fucking gun. Them monkeys lied and said I had a gun.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's why, see how a lot of niggas get killed? You know? And so I said, ain't that a bitch? And he knew that they fucked up. Because he gave me his card. He said, because, you know, that was worth a lawsuit.
Hell yeah.
You know, he said.
Because you could have really got dropped over some goofy ass shit like that.
Oh, man. You know? But God was with me.
Right. He's always.
Because I didn't do nothing.
Right, you didn't do it.
Didn't do nothing.
Right.
But I should have did. I should have lured the van into their ass and cut them motherfuckers to pieces. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then I would have
But
really had
you
some trouble.
figure karma's a bitch. They
Right,
probably
right.
done had it in some other kind of way.
Yeah,
So.
they got theirs
Right.
somewhere down the line. But that goes to show y'all, people, if you're listening or not, or if you're in there, just kind of try to be cool.
Right.
If you can. You know what
Even
I mean?
though you may be facing some bullshit, be cool.
Yeah, be cool.
Don't give them the excuse to, I was fearing for my life, so I had to
all
drop
that
them.
old kind of shit. God was with me, man.
Right.
Because I was a good kid. I was, just a young man, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and you figure, they learned some shit like that, but now they ain't learned shit. Like the motherfucker choking the boy out last year.
Yeah, what's the recent one? It was a guy drowned. Was it? I'm not sure if it was Arizona. It was somewhere. It was a guy drowning, and the police was there, and he was like, "Help me!" And he was like, "We ain't going there to help you." I'm like, "Ooh,
a brother?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken."
They let him drown?
Yeah, they let him drown.
Oh man.
I'm like, damn, that's.
They told him to his face?
Yeah.
We ain't doing nothing?
We're not doing nothing.
Oh man, the man couldn't swim?
Nope.
He had no business jumping in there.
I think it was like, like how an accident where you fall in or something like that.
Oh, he had a boat.
And they like, no, we're not doing it. I'm like, oh, for real?
Yeah, and they're trained to do that.
Yeah, they said they're relieved from duty. So what's gonna happen to them?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, they weren't working that day?
No, they're saying,
that's what happened.
Yeah,
that's their punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you they would have jumped in to save a fucking dog.
Right. Oh, that Bowser! I gotta get in there and get you.
Right.
Don't
it's
fight
bothers.
me! Don't fight me! Come
Right,
on!
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to save your life.
Yeah, or a stinking
Shoot.
cat or something.
Right.
You know? That's sad, man. No shit, Reek.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah, I heard it. People was telling me about it earlier today. I was like, wow.
Where you at, people? Speak up to us.
Okay, Low done came in. He said, "What's good, y'all?" Low Larry.
Brother Low. What's going on?
Hopefully you've been catching up. If you ain't, you'll be able to catch the replay. We've been on 55 minutes strong, so it's some good content to catch up with if you just now chime in or they just now sent you the notification. Hey, and I appreciate those that hit the thumbs up. That's always a plus, you know.
Talking about the bears and the birds and the bees.
Yeah. Well, that made me think of the Bill Cosby song that you talked about.
No, Hickaburr.
Yeah. Hickaburr.
Yeah, how's he doing?
I don't know. He
Mr.
done dropped out of
Hickaburr.
since he been released. Like, I don't want to be in none of
You don't want to
the
be
spotlight.
bothered.
Right.
You don't want to be bothered.
They was trying to set up some interviews with him, but he said his people, the people that handle this stuff,
Yeah.
was all like, no.
Yeah, that makes sense because they're gonna try to play some gotcha.
Right.
Well, you did do this. You're right.
Right.
Man, get out of here, you. You
Yeah.
know what I can see asking that Gayle King saying that goofy ass shit.
Yeah.
Well, you did do this.
Is she the corned beef eater? Or the sister?
She's a sister, the one that's Oprah's little buddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And she can't lose no weight ever. You know? She thinks she wants to be a cutie pie. Every time you look at her legs are blowed up. You know?
They said when she did that interview with, was it Meghan Markle or whatever, she had some boots on. It looked like she had an ankle bracelet on.
Who, Oprah?
Yeah, I'm like,
Right.
What were you doing, Oprah, to have an ankle bracelet on?
Right. And she talked about how she been abused.
All right.
And she was, you know.
They took it. They ain't want to take it no more.
Who? Somebody in the family?
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, it was somebody in her people.
Yeah, her own people did it.
Yeah.
That's probably why she,
Now she got all kind of money,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and really don't do nothing that I see
Right.
for nobody.
For nobody.
You know what I mean? She
Right.
don't do nothing for nobody.
To me, she's she models herself after Barbara Walters, and you know Barbara Walters is
Corned beef.
right. So I mean, there you go.
Right. And Judge Judas.
Judas.
Right.
Judge Judas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Russian guy that got that other channel.
Oh yeah, the Russian that
He
says.
said, he be saying sometimes, when he have a surrogate, I reached out to, his people, Bill Cosby's people. I reached out, but they said no. I'm calling.
Of course they said no. Why would Bill Cosby of status want to talk to a nothing motherfucker?
Right.
That dude's nothing.
Dig that.
I've been in the hood. Berkeley College campus is not the hood. Sorry. Try again, agent.
Dig it. Yeah, man.
No, I used to have my mix. I used to have my mix CDs.
Right.
When you said, Ricky, said go into the what is that music store dropping them off, don't be.
Right. In an early morning don't mean you've been in the hood. Oh wait, niggas ain't know. Let me go about 8 in the morning. Bet you won't go at 8 at night or 7 at night.
Right.
When everything's popping.
That's right. Lisa, you around, sister? We on?
And if you're not on, hopefully, you can hear us through the replay. Everybody because, I figure, we go on an impromptu time.
Larry.
So, they're not going to send a notification. As a matter of fact, I was watching somebody else, and they sent me a notification that they were live, and they went on the other day. I'm like, see, when it's a brother's channel and he's talking real stuff, they do that. They don't want, you talking live and having interactions, because it's like, wait a minute, They're covering too many topics.
Right.
We got a monkey
Covering
wrench
too
this.
many useful topics.
Right, answering real questions in real time.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
Well, that's too bad, because we ain't everything. And we, like we said, we try to throw a little humor in there too.
Right.
But everything is, this is a serious world.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ain't trying to be serious, this world will run you over.
Right.
And curious, you better be serious and curious.
Right.
You understand, and knowledgeable as you can be, because believe me, Jack, you get gobbled up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And spit out. Like you said, they didn't help the man and he was drowned.
Drowned.
That's a shame, man. And they just got reprimanded.
Yeah. Whoa. Some days
Throw it
off
off
until we
their
figure
job.
out what we do.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
got a bitch. That was in Arizona.
I think so.
No wonder. You know what I mean? Ain't no too many of us out there. You know that?
Yeah.
That and Wyoming.
Yeah, that's one you rarely hear about. Wyoming.
You better stay out of that.
You should stay out of Wyoming.
That's why I had to tell that. That's why I had to tell that Woody, call me a spook again.
Ooh.
Ooh. Remember when I told Uncle Daryl I brought my stack rocker to work? Yeah. Call me that again. You'll be singing Wyoming.
Mastermind, you said monkey pops or monkey pox?
Yeah, that's something new. They got that shit looking out, popped over people.
Oh, yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah, well, I done heard a lot of people was getting them reactions because they done had that other shot. And that's a reaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shot they've been telling everybody to shoot yourself up.
Right. So me and you was good. We don't have to worry about that because we didn't take the fucking shit. But to people that done took it out, hey.
Ain't nobody knocking you.
Right, but I didn't take it.
Well,
I'm not going to take it.
Well, you know your body and how
Right.
you feel, and ain't nobody knocking y'all. And,
Right.
Everybody, to each their own.
Each their own.
We ain't even knocking you, big man, about different things. And, and even my brothers and family and sister.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, and yours too, some of your people.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of know, it's nice when the Lord lets you know yourself.
Right.
And how you feel.
To me, when the media is making a big push about something and the government's making a big push about something, that means don't
too hard.
fuck with it. That's what it tells me.
Too hard.
They want you to be scared. Just like I remember back in 2001, the Arabs in the cave is gonna come and get you. Man, the Arabs is here already. They at the corner store. They ain't fuck with me. Shit.
Right.
Why should I be scared of that? No, I'm not.
The Asians,
No, the Arabs, because remember when the Twin Towers and all that, Bin Laden, and you should be scared. No.
Right.
You ain't scared.
Y'all need to be scared.
And I can say, the Arabs, even though, man, everyone that I done met been cool as hell with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They've been always cool with.
Yeah.
As long as you come to respect, they respect. You know what I'm saying?
Where I go and get my gas, big man, where we went
Yeah.
the other day, and look, Rick, I go out there, I say, hey, man, the man, hey, go get hot chocolate, go get a coffee, after I pay for my gas.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other day, this ain't the first time, I asked my man, I said, how much are these? The bananas?
Mm-hmm.
He said, you my friend, take. Shit, you're right. It's just how you present yourself to people, period. You know what I mean? A nigga be willing, a brother be willing to try to tote his own in this world. But I'm saying,
like I said, I look at it like this. When it came to that shot and them saying, and then you may die. I done had 12 gauge point in my face.
Right. Right.
I was more worrisome about that than hearing some, well, you made this, you made. No, I done seen real life things where
Well,
it
you
caused
could
concern.
have died.
Right.
Pistols all up to my head and shit. You're
Like,
right,
come on.
man. Hitting the head with guns.
Right, that too.
Guns drawn on me and shit, and had to fight niggas off of me with guns.
Right.
And shit, and you niggas saying, let's take him out. And this, that. No, you ain't taking me out, nigga. You know, you take yourself out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm getting away from you,
Mhm.
the devil.
Right.
You know, the Lord, he don't want me to get taken out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gone. Man.
Right.
You know, God is good.
Because at the end of the day, it's all in his hands.
Amen.
From loved ones, everyone. You know, I don't had family members pass. You don't want them to pass, but if God is the one to make the last call, you know?
Right.
Like,
You
man.
want him to be here for 1,000,000
Right.
years. You know? But, you know, that's why it's how you, my one of my old, this old partner of mine came by the other day, Reek.
Yeah.
The brother that let me get my first Cadillac from him.
Okay.
My yellow one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he gave me the motherfucker. Man. He gave me a drop top because he wanted me to have it. I tried to give him money. He said, nah, I want you to have this car. He's about the age of my second to the oldest brother. Anyways, he should see what he got now. He said, you know, I like them Cadillacs then. You know, you got a bad black motherfucker. And so, anyways, he told me, he said, you got to be good to people, else the good Lord will shorten your days.
Right. I
People
believe
don't,
that.
you better believe it.
Huh.
You got to be good to people. You know, it don't matter what you're doing. You know, you still got to be good to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
A lot of people think you be out here pressing a line. This I done came up pressing a line.
Yeah.
But one day, it's not going to work out the way you thought it was going to work out.
It's the real you coming out.
Right.
You know? The real you. Anybody else?
You know, just like you said, the real you will be coming out, spilling out.
Right.
All over the place.
That's right. Guts and all. Plasma and everything. DNA.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty
Yeah.
Dumpty. Nobody could put them back together.
Right.
And shoot.
Humpty Dumpty is not here at all.
At all. For real. I mean, I say that them things, but you got to look at what the fairy tales is really talking about. It's talking about some real stuff in there. Like when you're a little kid, you just say it because it's a nursery rhyme, but it's a real thing.
Like we said, with humor, but for real.
Right.
But for real. We ain't trying to spook nobody. Or, you know. I mean, everybody, don't get us wrong. You know, you do what you want to do. Don't, you know, but believe me, from experience, if you ain't got, you know, like when I went and spent a little time in church last week, if you ain't in tune with the King, ain't nothing happening, man.
Right.
You know? Because if it's just me, no, it ain't you.
Right.
Because he got you in the first place.
Right.
So if you don't show him some kind of love and appreciation,
Right.
you know, he can wash your hands to the evil side and let the evil take over.
Right.
And you don't want the evil in you. Just like that boy that shot that boy over a piece of ass. You know, the evil got into it.
Right. Because I'm quite sure after calmer minds prevailed, he's like, damn, why I do this?
Yeah. Now he's sitting up eating cheese sandwiches.
Right.
And oranges.
Right.
And shit.
Niggas farting and stinking
Yeah,
it up.
right.
And all
You
that.
know, all that shit. Sitting down, waiting on the phone, arguing, mad at the world. You know what I mean? Sitting on an old steel toilet.
Right.
You know,
In
all
front of
that
everybody.
shit. In front of everybody. You know, you can't do that. Can't even take a shit. You know? Because your nerves are all fucked up. You know I can't bookie in front of no man. You know what I mean? Hardy could bookie in front of my broad. I tell her, hey, go on, baby, shut the door.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit. Just shut the door. Leave me alone here for a little while.
Please don't do it if I'm in here. Get out of here with that.
Right. You know? They got to adjust to that. You know?
Right.
Niggas looking at them, talking shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
What
That's
you
a
in
bad
for?
world.
Oh, that stripper. Oh, you the one that knocked that little rapper dude off for going in your
Right.
bra.
Right. Dumb, whatever. You know. Now you want to be my friend?
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
got a Snickers for you.
You're right. I got
Oh,
some,
you ate it? Oh, you
Yeah.
know what you gotta do now.
I got some squares. You know, I bet you do square. You have a square head, you get to fucking with me. You know, with that kind of shit. Shad, he in there?
I ain't seen Shot up in here yet.
Big man, you still there? Big man.
Famo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. My phone did something real quick. I don't know what it did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. We was just talking about how, you know, you
Yeah,
got
I heard everything, but when y'all it went in and out the phone or something.
Yeah, we was talking about how you got to have the Lord on your side.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
You know, I don't care what you're doing, even if you call yourself pimping from here to Maine.
Maine to Spain.
Yeah,
I can't refrain.
right. Because you don't think you got no pain.
No pain.
You know, because you think you from Maine.
I done stole that nigga's bra.
Yeah. And all that kind of shit. Now
She thinks I got the most game.
Yeah. You got to watch over your back now.
Right.
You know, this nigga coming at you, man.
And see, that's what a lot of people don't
All
understand.
that
Why do people hate pimps? Well, some people hate them because, you know,
Yeah.
you might be pimping they sister and they ain't take kindly to that, you know.
That's right.
Some people ain't playing it.
Right.
You got to understand what you're really dealing with. Are you willing to be that man that's,
right.
you know, in that kind of life?
Getting people to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they're doing it.
Right.
See, you got to let a woman be.
Right.
You know, a woman to choose what she wants to do.
Right.
Anyway.
It's about choice, not force.
If she likes you, she's gonna be nice to you.
Right. She's gonna love your dirty draws.
Like I said, all you gotta do is be nice. You know what I mean? Be nice. You know, you ain't no telling what you can get.
Be nice, and this will be easy to entice.
That's right. Be nice. And then again, you know, a man. It's best to just depend on yourself. You know, if you can. You know, it's nice for a woman to be nice to you and want to do some nice things for you. And you can
Right. Ain't nobody saying nothing wrong with that.
No,
you got someone that
nice
actually
things for you,
right.
for her too.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, learn like you were saying long ago on our other topics. Get out and try to make something out of yourself, right? You know, and then self propel into making good things happen for yourself.
Yeah, Mastermind said that was crazy. Domestic problems be serious. I heard he climbed up into the window from the second story, shaking my head. I think he
Who's
might
the
be
killer?
Yeah, the dude that
that did
killed
the
little
shooting.
rapper. Yeah.
I didn't hear about that though. But damn.
Yeah, he smelt the fucking in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
He went crazy, man.
This nigga that got money knocking my ex broad down.
He went crazy.
Oh, I'm not gonna have it.
He went crazy, man. It wasn't even worth that.
Right.
He went crazy. He could have went out and got another broad.
Right.
Leave the bitch alone. Especially if she's doing that. What does that tell you? Yeah, that tells you that she's not all the way into you.
Right.
That's all.
She know how to play you like a fucking piano.
A fiddle.
Damn.
You know, just leave her be, man. Now you're all fucked up. You ain't got the broad, nor do you got yourself.
Done took a life and all that.
You know, you ain't got nothing. Like I said, cheese, sandwiches,
Hmm.
and oranges.
You know they got that bond up high as hell. Ain't nobody could reach that. Like, oh no, we're not putting up the house for you. No,
Cheese
no.
sandwiches and oranges.
Right.
That old saying, bread and water.
Right.
There it goes.
Real deal Holyfield.
Yeah, bread and water.
Hmm.
You remember that when we was a kid? All you get in jail was bread and
Mhm.
water. You know? That's sad, man. It's funny, but it's bad.
It'd be like that. And I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I mean, when you first watch it, you watch it for like comedy purposes. But as I don't watch it over the years, it has a new look to it. We lost family. It has a new look to it. Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence when they get put in a pen over some BS, and essentially
Yeah.
they got to do life.
Right.
So a bit,
They finally got out,
yeah,
but they turned old.
yeah.
You know, they did over 50 years, it
Mhm.
seemed like, for nothing. And he stole his daddy's watch.
Mm-hmm.
The man.
Dude, and like you said, basically like your story, made a lie. They ran with his lie,
Yep.
and that was that.
Yep.
This
Talking
dude's
shit.
prospering in life while they're still stuck in, behind
The
the wall.
penal system.
Right.
Fam's gone.
Yeah. Well,
We're gonna close it.
yeah, we'll close it. We've been on 76 minutes. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's done chimed in. I appreciate everybody that's
Hope you
catching
got
the
a chance to
replay.
hear us.
Most definitely.
And God bless. And remember what we said. Take Jesus with you. Every
Jesus,
day.
Allah.
All of
if
them,
you're
that's
Hindu, any
Right.
of that. Hold on a second. Who is that
Who was that?
in the text? No, that was
Our back feet and back.
no, that was family was saying chime back in. We about to go out, so
Is he still there?
he said put him back in, but I'm saying we're about to go out. With that being said, hey,
God bless.
hey, catch us. Hey, hopefully they send you a notification when we live again. Hopefully it'll be soon.
It's just Tuesday.
Yeah, just Tuesday.
We'll try to get back at you this week sometime.
Sometime.
Good Lord's will.
For sure.
And y'all have a good night.
Good one.
God bless and over and out.
Right,
And remember, don't trust the bears.
right.